Good morning, students. Today I am going to discuss the most important question related to NPO. It's second last question, and again I am trying to cover each and all every aspect related to chapter. So, what is NPO and what are the treatment of all that things in the question? I am going to discuss it clearly. Simultaneously, I am reading the statement so that you can understand it properly. Illustration number 37. From the following receipt and payment account of a club for the year ended 31st March 2015. So our current year is income and expenditure account for the year ending on 31st March 2015. Now prepare income and expenditure account with the help of receipt and payment. A receipt and payment account is given in the question and we have some adjustments. All of us, what we will do, we just read the opening and closing balance from receipt and payment account. Opening balance of receipt is 1,50,000 passed in opening balance sheet and closing balance is of cash is 30,000 passed in closing balance sheet. After then directly come to the adjustment. After making all the adjustment, then you will go again for receipt and payment account. So I am going to read the first adjustment. The club has 250 members, each paying an annual subscription of 1,000. Keep it in mind, whenever subscription according to member is there, so it should become always outside the income side. So 250 members multiply with 1,000. So total subscription should be received for current year 2,50,000. Now 5,000 are still in arrear. As I told you, subscription still in arrear will pass in closing balance sheet. So subscription still in arrear 5,000 is closing as well as 5,000 is opening also. Because still word is there, so it should be outstanding subscription for last year as well as current year. As you know, every adjustment has two treatment. Next, in 2013-14, that means in last year, because 14-15 is current year, that in last year 10 members had paid their subscription for 2014-15. That means last year advance subscription. Last year advance should be add 10 members. Subscription of one member is 1,000. So it should be 10,000. So last year advance should be added in subscription and last year advance should be passed to liability side of opening balance sheet. Keep it in mind, always make two treatment of adjustment, after then move to the next adjustment. Next, we have salary 10,000 for last year and 15,000 for current year outstanding. So last year salary should be less and current year salary should be add. Last year outstanding salary will be in opening liability and current year outstanding salary will be passed in closing liability. Next we have the adjustment regarding to on 1/4/2014, that means last year. Club has land and building of 10 lakh. So opening value of land and building is 10 lakh. Pass it in the closing balance sheet also. If there is any purchase and sale, then we will add or less. And interest for 3 months at the rate of 6% per annum. We have furniture of 1,10,000 also. So last year furniture value 1,10,000. In closing it should also be 1,10,000. If any purchase is there, so it should be added, and if any sale in receipt and payment, then it should be deducted. So now we will post 110 in opening and 110 in closing. Last adjustment is interest for 3 months at the rate of 6% per annum has accrued on investment. Interest accrued on investment is an income as well as an asset for closing balance sheet. So interest accrued on investment 1 lakh 6%. Accrued is for 3 months only. So it should be 1,500 and 1,500 passed in balance sheet, closing balance sheet as an accrued interest. All the adjustments are clear. Every adjustment have two treatment which we already have done. Now we will move to receipt and payment account. All of us we will study receipt side. Now we have 3-year subscription. As I told you in the treatment of subscription that last year subscription should not be passed. Current year subscription is 2 lakh and next year subscription is 20,000. So next year means advance subscription of current year. So it should be in closing balance sheet liability side. Next we have entertainment receipts, regular nature income. So in income side. Next we have sale of old furniture. 10,000 furniture sold for 6,000. That means we have two treatments. Furniture sold should be less from furniture in closing balance sheet, and profit and loss should be treated in income and expenditure. Cost of 10,000 sold for 6,000. So there is a loss of 4,000. Loss means expenditure side. So loss on sale of furniture 4,000. 10,000 minus 6,000, 4,000. And the last is sale of newspaper, that is a regular nature income. It is income side. Now receipt side is also clear. So now we will move to the payment side. First item is salary. We just put here. Adjustment we have already done. So balance is 1,45,000. Next we have entertainment expenses 60,000. Regular nature expenses. So passed in payment side, expenses side. General expenses, expenses side. Investment. Investment is an asset. The asset which is given in receipt and payment should be passed only in closing balance sheet. So investment is of 1 lakh. So it is in closing balance sheet. Investment 1 lakh. Next we have, because it is purchased during the year, so it is not transferred in opening balance sheet. And keep it in mind that the items given in receipt and payment account will always have a single treatment. Next is printing and stationery. Again an expenditure, printing and stationery. Then we have newspapers, regular nature expenditure. Then we have miscellaneous expenditure, regular nature expenditure. Closing balance transferred in closing balance sheet. Now make the total. Income side I have total 3,55,500. Expenses side I have less. Different transfer in surplus. 26,500 will be surplus. Now make the total of opening balance sheet. Asset side is more, so difference is transferred in capital fund. This capital fund and this surplus should be added in closing balance sheet. Now make a total. If total of both sides are equal in closing balance sheet, that means your question is right. And keep it in mind, purchase of furniture should be added and sale of furniture should be deducted. Thank you.